Hello, welcome back to Education Pack. Wherever you're watching us from around the world, my name is Fabian. I welcome you back again today to one of our other episodes again to thank you for joining us this 2020. And today we're going to talk about a very important thing. We want to teach you, or not say teaching you, but we want to give you a strategy or an area where you can focus on you to tap into your different strategies that you have for 2020. And there is a particular country that we want to look into at this particular time. Now, if you are a university official who is focusing on strategy, developing and enhancing your online experience to scale your business in the online sector, we were making this video for you. We advise you to watch this video to the end, and then you begin to know where you can put your marketing spend, and that will make sure that you see the effect of the marketing budget. It is so important. So today we are looking at an episode that we will focus on different continents, different countries, but we want to look into one particular country, which I should say that every online school should be investing money into this particular country. The universities will be going down there. They have to enhance their strategy, have to incorporate their different development goals to incorporate this particular country into their plans for the future. And what country are we talking about? This country. This country is where you should be. This country is where you should be going to. So we want to encourage you to go into this country. For what reason? We are talking about Nigeria. Nigeria is where you should be putting some part of your budget into. I mean, there are different ways to spend the marketing budget. We understand you may have different strategies that you are expanding your online presence in different regions, different countries, but I just want to be very honest with you here that this country in the past 10 years has been delivering consistently quality students, I should say, in this particular region. Now, I will point out to this. Nigeria alone, I'm just going to give you some very basic statistics about this country. Nigeria has a population of over 200 million. I mean, over 200 million. So this is the latest statistics in 2019. So the country has over 200 million in their population. And also, this is the seventh most populous country in the world in terms of population. The seventh globally. So you want to think about that. So also, the GDP in Nigeria alone is $380 billion. Yes, you heard me well. $380 billion. And this is so important. Just imagine, as a university, you are advertising in Nigeria. You may be coming up with different price points. You may use whatever means to be your sales strategy there. But I want to show you that this country has the resources, has the expertise, they have the population, they have the growing middle class to meet the cost of your program. They have the enthusiasm, the passion for studies. The government has also recognized most online universities scattered around the world, who some of them have presence in Nigeria at the moment. So we want to encourage you to have this country in your plans. Now, to move further as to look into what Nigeria is offering so far, according to the U.S. Bureau of Statistics, currently there are over 9,500 students studying in the United States alone. 9,500 students from one country. in 2019 rather, studying in the United States, according to the US Bureau of Statistics. So you want to take note of that particular figure. Another very important figure here is the International Education Exchange data says that is coming from the Institute of International Education. They are saying that over, that's the IIE, is saying over 11,500 students from Nigeria studying in the United States. In the UK alone, there are 15,000 studying in the UK. Now, if you want to put a bridge on this, what I'm saying, this number includes professionals, young students, seasoned experts who take breaks in between to travel to study abroad. And if you can market in this country to secure some niche part of that particular group that's traveling in a year, you are going to hit a jackpot, I assure you. So it is important for you to know. Also, to tell you the importance about this particular country, there are some well-renowned business leaders who visiting this country constantly. For example, Bill Gates is going to Nigeria constantly. Bill Gates of Microsoft, you know this name. It's a household name in most parts around the world. Another very important person going in there you have who's visiting Nigeria constantly, Jack Ma of the Alibaba. You know this. Also, we have Mark Zuckerberg visits Nigeria regularly, and is to tell you what is happening there. And another person that visits Nigeria constantly, it's Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Square. So talk about Twitter and other things. Yes, so it's in between these two, but it's currently is the CEO of Square. Now, this is to tell you that you got to take this country seriously in your marketing strategy for your online university in 2020. It is so important. The middle class has advanced, the income has increased in this country, and the government recognizes online studies. They recognize online certificates. They recognize the qualification. And Nigeria has oil. Nigerian professionals are advancing their careers. They are developing their skills. They recognize, they are very outgoing. They kind of enjoy having foreign qualification. So these are some of the points you want to tap into. They enjoy having foreign qualification. In some cases, it's a pride, a prestige that you studied in London. You have a London university education, maybe online campus, whatever that means. You have that from the UK or from the United States or from wherever in Europe. What we are saying here is looking at this particular population that's moving into study on campus. This includes some percentage of campus students who are young students, very young, that the parents want to send them out there. But some are also professionals who take breaks from their jobs and they are moving abroad. Now, if you can focus your marketing budget and engage some of that group, let's say 5,000, 1,500, this is big. If you have a university master's degree, that is £10,000, and then you secure 2,000 students from Nigeria, just multiply that amount and see what that will make at your university. So we're encouraging you as a university official, a university strategist, a marketing director, VP who is going out there to kind of develop your marketing budget for 2020, you want to consider Nigeria. Nigeria has been delivering this for the past couple of years. There are hundreds of millions of people in Nigeria who have never heard about some universities that exist around the world. I don't know how you want to do that. If you want to use price as your point of contact, if you want to use the delivery method as your point of contact, if you want to use history as your point of contact, if you want to use your alumni group as your point of contact, or you want to use you want to have an ambassador or whatever that means, but you want to make sure that you are investing in Nigeria. You want to have an on-ground presence. You want to scale the business there. There are other wonderful states across the African continent, for example, but today we are looking at Nigeria. That's where you should be. If you are an online school, an online university, wherever you are in the world, and you do not have a presence in Nigeria, then you are kidding me. Then it means you are not in the business of an online education. Nigeria is a hotbed. There are other countries like Angola, like Ivory Coast, like Ghana, but we are talking about countries. There are South Africa, for example. It's wonderful as well. South Africa is good also, but we are talking about a country that the government has opened its hands to embrace online certificates. They have no issues with that. They have gone past that stage. So you want to be in Nigeria investing your money so you can have a return on investment. So this country with 200 million, over 200 million, and a GDP of $380 billion with oil and a growing middle class and billionaires in this country, you want to be there. You want to be catching up to make sure you can have your own share of the market. So the time has passed where we want to focus everything online. You want to have an on-the-ground presence. People also relate sometimes. You want to have information session. You want to engage with the different ministries out there. You want to have a solid business relationship with the different departments that will encourage your university to scale its business there. Like as I speak, there are lots of universities in the UK who have presence in Nigeria at the moment. They are developing the skills. There are different schools who are, excuse me, coming from the United States. They are in Nigeria. So we want to advise you. We want to make sure that you are looking at Nigeria in your 2020 strategy. You want to tap into that resources that are out there. I'm not saying every student in Nigeria can afford the program, but the percentage that you will get, let's say 0.2% of the population that will engage, or professionals that will engage into your university programs, will be a win-win strategy for you. So the 2020, if you're a university professional, expert, marketing director, VP in sales, who is trying to scale your business, international recruitment expert, university decision makers, we want to encourage you to think about Nigeria. That's where it's happening now. So we encourage you to make sure that you invest here in this country. Nigeria is where it's happening. Nigeria is delivering. Nigeria is paying the tuition fee. Nigerians will engage. They have passion in education. They love what they are doing. The government is opened at the moment in terms of online learning. They have no issues. The certificates are respected from any school that comes in, or you study in any school. They would advise that if it's a good school, of course, they will accept it. There is no problem. You want to be putting your money there. You want to be investing in that country. So if you are focusing your marketing spend in another region, another country, we want to encourage you to think about Nigeria. So thanks for watching. We encourage you to subscribe to our video, or our channel rather, so you can share that to your different audience. And in the future, once we upload new videos, you have the opportunity to have them. Many thanks for your time again. We wish you good luck. We're looking forward to meeting you again. We hope that your return on investment can be true for the first 2 or 3 quarters of this year. And thanks again for coming, and have a pleasant day. Bye-bye.